I'm sitting here with new female rap artist Jazzy V. What are 3 words to describe Jazzy V?
Um, 3 words to describe me would be strong, independent, and confident.
Who or what inspired you to rap, and when did you begin rapping?
Well, my inspiration came from my father. I remember back in the day growing up, and every 4th of July we would drive to Alabama, and he would be dancing and listening to his Al Green. And just looking at my dad made me want to be the one to make him dance and groove that way. And I just always liked to see, I saw how music made him feel and how it made him move, so I wanted to be that one to do that.
When did you begin rapping?
Well, I began rapping when I was about 13, but I've been performing since I was a little girl. Since I was like 3 or 4, I would always, like to dance and just be in front of an audience of people or in front of the camera. I just love to entertain.
What was your first stage name before Jazzy V?
Wow. Okay. You gotta laugh and you gotta think the wrong thing. But my first stage name was Vaseline. And not in a nasty way or a disrespectful way, but basically back in the day when you would fall down and scrape yourself, my mother put Vaseline on everything. If I cut myself, oh, go in there and get that jar of Vaseline. To grease my scalp, Vaseline. To lotion up if I'm ashy, Vaseline. She just used it for everything, so it was an all-purpose thing. So why not, make it work.
Who have you worked with thus far?
Well, I worked with several artists out of Atlanta. I worked with Blue Da Vinci of BMF. I've worked with Paul Kane, Baby D of Camp Records, Green Socks, G-Rock from the organization and the Dungeon family, Clearwater Entertainment with Coliano, aka Coley, the Money Mafia family, Donnie. I've also done music videos. I did the Franchise Boys White Tee video, their first one that they did. So I've worked with several artists.
Where did you grow up?
Well, I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, on the west side of Atlanta. We call it Adamsville, right off of MLK, on Fairman Road, 213 Fairman and Garden. I grew up in the hood, or what is considered to be the hood, but I'm a Grady baby.
There are many artists like T.I. and JD. Do you feel that you will be the first female rap artist to put Georgia on the map?
Well, there are female artists, rap artists in Atlanta as well. Do I feel I'll be the first to put Atlanta on the map? Definitely. I feel I will be the one to give Atlanta the recognition for female rap artists. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of talented female rap artists out of the Atlanta area, but I don't feel that they've gotten that worldwide exposure that they really need for people to look at Atlanta and recognize Atlanta or Georgia in a whole for female rap artists. So definitely.
You talk a lot about, you discuss in your lyrics about being the boss and the queen of the South. Talk a little bit about both of those two, and what are the differences between the two?
Well, a boss is your Jay-Z's, your Russell Simmons, your Ludacris's, let's see who else. Well, those are basically T.I. Those are your bosses. And basically, a boss is someone who could turn $1 into $1 million. If you give me $5, I'm going to turn that 5 into 10. And that 10 into 20. And I'm going to keep going until I get what I'm trying to get or get where I'm trying to go. Also, a boss is someone that could start an empire, get an empire, and maintain it. And I feel that I'm that person that could do that. Also, me calling myself the queen of the South, Um, am I a queen? I call myself a queen, yes. My mother made me a queen. She always told me that me being black made me a queen. You know, me being a female made me a queen, you know. So that's why I call myself that. I feel like all of us as African Americans, whether we are male or female, we're all kings and queens in our own way, shape, form, or fashion. Am I the queen of the South? I know when people hear my album and hear me saying that all over my album, it's going to be drama, because it's always drama when you take a high title as that. When T.I. said he was the king of the South, he went through so much, you know. So, but do I call myself a queen? Yes. And I say in one of my songs, am I a queen? I said yes. And what made me that? A lady that go by the name of Belle, who gave birth to all five, but I was the last. So my mother made me a queen. Am I the queen of the South? I'll let the people decide that. Do I call myself that? Definitely.
First impressions are usually your last impressions. What would be someone's first impression of you?
Let's see. That I'm very quiet and reserved, and I'm not at all. I'm very outspoken, very goofy. I like to laugh and have fun. So a person's first impression when they meet me would probably be that I'm just quiet and I'm laid back and I'm reserved, which I'm not.
Who would you like to collaborate with?
Well, I would like to collaborate with T.I., Ludacris, Jazzy, Nas, all of the female rap artists, simply because I feel like that would be a beautiful thing for all of the female rap artists that's in the industry to get together. I'm not hating on no one. I think they're all talented, and I think that would be a good look for people to really realize that females can get together and make something great come out of it, you know. Let's see, Game 50, the whole G Unit family, Sierra, Keisha Cole, Mary J.
You said you would like to work with female rap artists.
Mm-hmm.
What female rap artists do you compare yourself with?
Well, I don't compare myself to any of the female rap artists. If you're talking about as far as my lyrics are concerned, right? That's what you're referring to. Lyrically, who do I compare myself to, or my music to?
Yes.
No one. I don't think I sound like anyone in the industry. I don't think my music sounds like anyone in the industry. So, no one.
I know that you've had people come up to you and tell you that you sound like Little Kim,
Mm-hmm.
edgy wise,
Mm-hmm.
you look like Trina.
Right.
Do you agree with that?
No, I think I look like Jazzy V. Don't get me wrong, Trina is a beautiful person, but I think that I look like me. I have my own style, my own look, you know. So I think I look like me. I don't think I resemble anyone else other than Jazzy V, other than Valerie Denise Hubbard. And as far as me sounding like Little Kim, as far as my edginess, no, I don't think I get as edgy as she do, or some of the things that she used to talk about, because Lil' Kim has totally switched up her style. But even her new style now, I don't think that we sound alike in any way. And her old style back in the day, we definitely don't sound alike in any way.